it wasn't really what I set out to find at that point in time. She came from Jodie Amos, and I remember ringing Jodie and sort of saying I was looking for maybe a 6 or a 7-year-old, and she said, well, I haven't got that, but I have got a 10-year-old mare that maybe I think you could get on well with. And sure enough, once I sat on her, I thought I just have to have her. So yeah, look, she's been a wonderful addition to my string. I'm very lucky that David and Kerry Thompson came on board, and we bought her, and like I said, really looking forward to the next few years with her.
What was behind the decision to bring her here this year?
Well, David and Kerry actually live in California. Oh. David is Kiwi, Kerry is American. They're just great avid supporters of New Zealand equestrian eventing. They come out to badminton normally and sort of support the wider team every year, and this year they weren't able to come out there, but they were coming here and said we'd love to have her out here. And it's not every day that your owners are keen to bring the horses this side of the pond. It's obviously not a cheap trip, but it was a wonderful opportunity, and I think she could be well suited to the park here.
Yeah, everyone is here. Like I said, we really love this place. It's a bit also like a holiday all together. Enjoy the Kentucky Horse Park and also Lexington, the city. It's very nice, and we can do something with the family. So I have just one horse here. We try to enjoy the time, and hopefully we are also a bit lucky and have a good round with Fisher Chipmunk.
You say lucky, but I think it's a bit more than luck. What has he done since Paris last year? Did he have some holiday, and then tell me a little bit about your prep?
He had a longer break in the end of last season. We start doing a bit more from November, just normal work, and from February I start to prepare him with the endurance work, with the gallop, with the hills, with the muscles, with jumping and cross country. So then the really preparation starts. But like he's getting older, but the feeling is he's getting better in the body, stronger, and also the lungs and everything is feeling really good.
Very different approach to when you're going to a local event, because you've got to have them ready a little bit before. We normally fly on the Wednesday afternoon, or the horses fly on the Wednesday afternoon, so I'd give them their last gallop very early on Wednesday morning, and then they'd get a bit of time in the field. They might have come in, have some physio, get back out in the field, and then travel to the airport that afternoon. And then they've got the sort of long stint in quarantine, but Jess, my head groom, is amazing at giving them as much walking time as possible when they're in there. And then again, it's just being patient when they come out, and lots of hacking, and not increasing their feed too quickly. And then you probably only really have time then to give them one really decent school before their test. You give them a gallop, but I do think that the vast majority of preparation for a 3-day event is done in 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 2 months ago. That actually, the important thing is not to go mad when we get here, and just bring them back to the boil, and then hopefully get your best performance when you're actually on the field of play.